Jel Risontok, DWIZ.
Seka, good morning po. Meron pong complaint yung mga opposition congressmen. Yun daw mga PDAP tsaka yung pork barrel projects nila. Particularly yung mga opposition. Totoo ho ba na nadidelay yung mga ano nila, yung mga SARO and notice of cash allocation, particularly do sa mga hard projects kasi raw hindi raw sila kasama ng administrasyon kaya mabagal daw yung release ng mga projects. Totoo ho ba yung akusasyon na yun?
Hindi totoo yan. Let's talk of two different things. No? One is the regular budget of DPWH and the second is yung PDAF. No? Yung sa regular projects ng DPWH, under the 2011, lahat nung naka-line item doon, no, na-release na at lahat yan ongoing na. No? Na-delay lang yon dahil maraming kongresista ang nag-request ng realignment. No? As I said, pag re-align mo yung budget na nandyan, hindi ako papayag na hindi mag-submit ng panibagong program of work. No? Kasi ang pinagbabasehan namin ng bidding is the new program of work, not the old program of work. No? So, kasi otherwise, kung gagamitin ko yung old program of work, pero gagawa yung contractor sa ibang lugar, house-show yan, ang tawag riyan. No? Okay? So, I require a new program of work. Now, 70% of the projects that were lined item were requested for realignment for various reasons. No? Hindi ko naman sinasabing lahat ng realignment ay masama. No? I'll give you examples of realignment. Dati kasi may mga direct releases of funds going to the district engineers. No? So nagawa na pala yung section na nakalagay dun sa line item ng 2011. So definitely, I will realign that, or the congressman himself will ask na, tapos na yan, put it in another road section of the same road network. No? So that's a valid reason rather than sirain mo yung nandoon na tapos na para lang magamit yung pondo. No? So that's one reason. Another reason is because of this recent calamity, sabihin nila, hindi bale na magtsatsaga ako dyan sa medyo masamang section nito, pwede ba unahin mo yung nasira because of the calamity? No? Now, I accept that as a valid realignment. No? So, those are some of the reasons for realignment. Now, so, dun sa portion na yan, basta't naka-line item, lahat yan ongoing na. Kung hindi man ongoing yan, it is because we cannot implement, either may right-of-way problem yan at hindi pa pwedeng i-award because the right-of-way is not available. No? Now, tungkol sa PDAF, no, sa pork barrel, pork barrel is not within the control of DPWH. It is in DBM. No? DBM will just ask DPWH to implement the projects identified under PDAF. No? So, PDAF is released principally by DBM at kami yung nag-i-implement. No? So, we have no control over the releases of PDAF. But I can say that many, no, I just attended a meeting with the minority bloc last Monday, and many of them were thankful because they have received their PDAF, they have received their line items. Some of them might not have received them for either lack of documentation or hindi pa nagre-request. No? But as I said, the control and the releases of PDAF is not with DPWH.
Tek, bali yung sinasabi niyo po, bukod pa doon sa may PDAP projects sila, yung mga hard projects, mayroon pa pong humihirit sa sa yung line item ng DPWH, yung mga congressman. May mga additional po sila pa.
Maraming humihirit.
Meron pang. So over and above the PDAP.
Yeah, because aside from that, there is also an allocation coming from the road users tax. No? So we have now what we call the way we're now allocating the road users tax, no, is we allow them to attribute. No? This is not an additional pork barrel. No? This is a matter of attribution. Now, in other words, we have an equalizing amount. So all congressional districts get 10 million as an equalizing amount. So can only attribute. In other words, pwede ba yung MBUC allocation ng distritong ito ilagay nyo dito sa station A and B? No? Dahil yan yung sira at yan ang priority. That's okay with me. Dinadagdagan lang naman nila yung pondo namin for road maintenance. No? Now, that's distributed. The next component of or next utilization of MBUC is what we refer to as preventive maintenance, and this is nothing but putting an equal amount for every kilometer of national highway. So yung iba mas malaki ang makukuha dahil mas mahaba yung national highway na nasa kanilang distrito. The others, like many in Metro Manila, kukonti lang naman yung mga national highway, so wala silang natatanggap dyan. No? Now, so that's the second utilization. The third that we have agreed is we will upgrade what we refer to as the Asian Highway. No? I don't know how many of you know that there is such a thing as an Asian Highway that is part of our commitment, no, to international agreements, that there is going to be a highway, Asian Highway 26 that runs from north to south, no? And we want to make sure that it meets international standards. Meaning signages niyan, yung easements niyan, yung lane markings niyan, dapat meets international standards.
Last na po, kapag hindi po na pagbigyan yung additional request realignment ng congressman, paano po ano nagiging senaryo? Paano po nag-react yung congressman? May pinagsusumbungan ho ba? Sinusumbong kayo kung halimbawa sa presidente o paano ho bang nangyayari?
I guess they're free to do what they want, no? But obviously, we have a highway development management program, no, which is a very objective way of allocating resources, no. So how do we do that? I have on my laptop, I can show it to you, road condition, every congressional district, ano yung konkreto, alin ang asfalto, alin ang graba, alin ang good, alin ang bad, alin ang fair. No? So, pag kami lumapit sa akin at manghihingi, saan mo ba ilalagay? No? So, I refer to the data that we have and tell him, oh, ba't ka dyan manghihingi? Ayos pa naman yung kalyeng yan. Why don't you put it in another place, in your own district also, that really needs either paving, asphalt upgrading, or widening. No? So, in many instances, I'm able to convince them, no, that maybe they should align their own objectives to what I said earlier, that by 2014, we want all our national arterial roads to be paved, improved as to quality and safety, and by 2016, all secondary roads. Magtataka kayo, bakit napakalaki ang napupunta sa Mindanao ngayon? 26% of my budget for 2012 will go to Mindanao. Napabayaan talaga yung mga kalye sa Mindanao. They are considered national roads, but they have not many long kilometers of national roads in Mindanao are still gravel. Dito sa Metro Manila, lubak lang, dinireklamo natin. Doon sa Mindanao, ang rinireklamo doon, yung gravel roads on national highways. No? Kaya, yung aming budget sa 2012, 26% will go to Mindanao.